For me, and probably a lot of others that are watching this right now, you clicked on the title because you remember X's Adventures in Minecraft. For me personally, that was the first Minecraft series I watched as a kid, and it was honestly my introduction into the game, and it's probably the reason I play it so much to this day. So, I wanted to give it a special treatment that I have never given another series before, and I wanted to rebuild it block by block. You might be asking yourself, what do you mean block by block? Did you go into creative mode and remake the world? No, not quite. You see, I went into survival mode, and I played the game exactly the way X did, along with him in his videos. I was basically shadowing him in a different version of his world. And we finally ended up building it, and I could not be more proud of my work. Everything in this world is built exactly how X did it in his world. And I had a lot of fun doing it, let me tell you. I put on some old texture packs, some old sounds, so everything just feels the same. And it was really nostalgic, and it helped me really just have fun watching the series again. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would you remake a world that X already put out? And that's a good question. But what I did to this world, I updated it to be more realistic to the end of his series, because in the final episode of X's Adventures in Minecraft, there are two very important things that he did. He remade his spawn point, and he remade one of the floors of Epsilon. And there are just a lot of small details that weren't caught up for whatever reason. I wanted to give this world the final rendition that it had when it got ended. So I decided to take the project on myself and rebuild it block by block for the second time. I've actually done this before, but this time we got it completely right. There are no errors, and after the 10th anniversary that X put out, we have some secrets in there as well. And before the video starts, I just want to explain how it's going to be formatted. It's basically just going to be clips from me building the world and showing the progress along the way. But I did want to give a quick shout out to Ant Venom for releasing the seed to this world before X, because he did ask around, and that video was actually a really big help because it got me a head start in rebuilding the world. So thank you, Ant Venom. I will put his video and X's video and channel in the description below, obviously. And most importantly, this world will be downloadable. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna look it up. But if there are any people who are having trouble, please go in the description or go in the comments section below and let me know. I will try my best to help you out. Without further ado, please enjoy the video. Yo, here we go. We got it working. Old textures and all. That's f***ing awesome. Well, guys, here it is. X's Adventures in Minecraft. Let's get started. Well, just a small update. I want to show that the starter base is now here. The beginning of the X cave. This is it. Episode 1 has now been completed. Let's move on to episode 2. Look at this, episode by episode. Episode 2, we got blown up by a creeper, so here we go. There's the creeper hole, exactly how it was formed. The tree's a little bit different. That's kind of world gen. I can't really change that, but, you know, for the main part, this is good. I'm on episode 4 right now, just built the X fort. I thought it was pretty funny, though, because he built the windows for the skeleton, and I also have a skeleton here. Hello. Oh, also, listen to the sounds. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, peg me through the window. I kind of forgot about this from last time I did this challenge, but digging out the X cave is probably the hardest thing I'm going to do in this, because I have to try and get every exact block that he mined. And he cuts the video. Of course he wants to retain watch time, so now I have to jump around and hope for the best, but I got it. We're good. Yeah, so X got surprised by another creeper, so away we went with the digging in his house. Alright, we're at episode 10, which means we have finally built the mountaintop station. Here it is in all its glory. We just started it. It's not too far along yet, but you know what? The journey was worth it. Look at that view. Alright, quick little update. The greenhouse is in construction now, which is nice. That's where X did his water experimentation. This is the episode before he redoes like the entire X cave, so I got my work cut out for me. Alright, after literal hours of going through the footage, rebuilding, mining, rebuilding, messing up, rebuilding, and then mining it again, we finally did it. So ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a quick tour of the X system. Coming down this ladder, we see the hallway that leads to the hub. There we are, Station 1, the hub. I hear a few baddies in there somewhere. Maybe above or below. And from the hub, as everyone remembers who's seen X's Adventures in Minecraft, we have the Greenhouse of Harmony over here, and we have Mining Shaft 1 Operation Diamond. This was a little hard to pinpoint exactly where they were, but I finally got it. We've got the X-Lite 9000 here. I even mined out whatever this was. I'm not sure what he was going for there. But it is done. It's cut out. It's finished. I was growing some trees for some more stuff. All I have to do is finish the outside of that. And the greenhouse is also done, and we're good. I actually think he doesn't finish the outer fort until a couple episodes in the future, so for now, I'm safe. I can rest. But before we break into the earth in X16, let's go check out the greenhouse. And climbing this ladder, because that's the only way in, we can find that we're finally growing some crops in the Greenhouse of Harmony. We got the moat, we got the trees, the flowers. It's beautiful. But that is all there is for the X system so far. So I will come back with an update when we get to the bottom of the world. Alright guys, mind my voice. I have a cold, or the flu, something like that. We are now at the bottom of Mining Shaft 1 Operation Diamond. Nothing was found. I kind of forgot about that. This mine shaft was a miss. But I do remember that next episode, we're making the outer fort the tower. So that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough. I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, still sick, but we finally finished the expansions the X does on episode 20. This is where he expands the mine and creates all his floors. So right now we are on MS1 Zeta. And we head up here. Here we have MS1 Epsilon. I know he goes through there for the skeleton soon. Here's the outside right now. It's a work in progress, but soon we'll be right where he was. Up another floor, we've got MS1 Delta, one of the buffer floors, basically. And then up here, we have the second buffer floor, MS1 Gamma. Going up top one more time, we see MS1 Beta with his little workstation and everything. This is the first cave he bumped into. See, we got the glass right here and everything. I like this fort. It's pretty cool. I think the design's pretty cool. Also, forgive my voice. I'm still very sick. And the final floor, MS1 Alpha. Or the first floor, I should say. But yeah, that's the mine shaft. And the only other big thing he did in this episode, I will show right now. Alright, so coming up here, we've got the paintings here finally. The expansions have been done to the X cave. Got some stairs, making it look really nice. This leads up to the watchtower. We'll get up there in 1 second. But here's the redstone room. In all its cobblestone glory. I love the look of this room. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the right angle. Really sells the look. And then we head up the stairs over here. And the watchtower is here. Finally, this is basically the final expansion he does to the X cave, so now we just write out the rest and see what he does. But, you know, so far so good. I'm happy with the results. Alright, so we made it to Death Mountain finally, and we have the station fully done, I believe. Death Mountain station is complete. This is right before he does the farm right outside. I believe the farm goes right over there somewhere. And interestingly enough, in his version of the world that he released, it's actually an older build, so the Death Mountain Station does not exist. There is a sign in there, which is a cool little Easter egg to the finale of the series, but as of right now, I am farther than that world in the X's Adventures in Minecraft series, which is pretty interesting. And obviously, I will also release this world just to have a more up-to-date version for any of those interested. But yeah, I will be back with the farm. So another update, we are on the Chicken of Destiny episode. He led him to break through his own walls, led him to a few pockets of iron, but we're past the Death Mountain part. I died with him, lost all my diamond stuff. It was quite a shame, but we're back at the X system, and I believe I have 2 episodes left until we're finally done. So I'll update you then. I was finally thinking I was done. I was on Call of the Prime Wolves episode 2, the final episode of this world that he ever does. Besides the anniversaries. And what do you know? He redoes Epsilon completely. So I had to too. You know? but I'm proud of how it came out. I'm pretty sure I got it, like, block by block. I don't think I missed a beat on this one. I'm proud of my work here, but damn, it was a pain in the ass to get all the blocks right, because he would, like, quickly jump cut and, like, look away from the roof. I was trying to get the torch placements right. X, I love you, but these jump cuts are killing me, man. I believe this is it. If not, you will see another update from the same episode. Oh my god. I thought Epsilon was ridiculous. X respawns in here and looks around for about 5 seconds before leaving it and never looking at it again. But even with that 5 seconds, I managed to squeak out all of it. Every little detail from the nether portal to the painting. And with this spawn building, it finally marks the end of my rebuilding of X's Adventures in Minecraft. It also marks the end of X's first series in the original world. It was very fun doing this. It took a long time, but it's always fun seeing this series again. It's nostalgic for me. I watched it as a kid, and I'll watch it again. Alright, well, with the final blocks placed and the series wrapped up for X, I think it's time I wrap it up as well. And with the end of this series, it is the end of my journey in X's Adventures in Minecraft, and I think this will be my final goodbye to the series. This world means a lot to me, not just because I played through it this time, but it was the first Minecraft series I ever watched, and I used to always watch it as a kid for comfort whenever I didn't know what to do in Minecraft. Whenever I wanted new ideas, I would watch X's Adventures in Minecraft, so this series means a lot to me, and to finally get to say goodbye to it the right way, in my opinion, it feels nice. And to X, if you're still watching the video, thank you so much, man. I don't know if you remember me from when I rebuilt the world the first time, but I wanted to do it a little bit more justice and finally give it the goodbye it deserves. Thank you so much for watching, X, and to all my viewers who are watching, thank you so much for watching till the end. I will be putting this world in the description below, so you guys can go play around in it. I left a lot of messages, including some of the messages X left on his 10-year anniversary. So yeah, go explore around, and comment down below any other survival worlds that are nostalgic to you that you would like me to rebuild block by block. That's about it. Thank you for watching.